Welcome back, Royals. We are kicking off Beauty Fall 2025. And I thought, what better way to kick off my fall styling series than with an amazing fall haul. So as always, guys, go ahead and grab yourself a beverage of choice, sit back, relax, and let's see what your girl has picked up for the Beauty Fall styling series. Y'all already know what it is. It is an amazing caramel frappe, and it does what I needed to do. Because although your girl is real cute, I feel real cutified right now. As soon as I am done with this haul, and I mean immediately after we cut the camera, your girl is going to get back in her paint clothes and continue with the DIYing, because the DIYing has been DIYing. And if you have been following my house to home update series, then you know your girl got some things done around here. I still have a few more projects to do, i.e. the space I'm in and a couple of other spaces, but I feel pretty confident that we're going to get it all done before you all get to the Christmas styling series. We'll have every space completed. So I'm excited about that. But guys, today about the haul, I have things from Dollar Tree, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Amazon, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and who would I be if I did not bring you something from Amazon? I think I said that already, but anywho, guys, I have some goodies to share, and I cannot wait to get into it. So let's just hop right in. I think I got this for like to have something to clean with before we found our actual little cleaning bucket, and it's just a little black bucket from the Dollar Tree, guys. In it, I have some black, is this electrical tape? But my sister E over at It's E Lifestyle with Erica, she did this hack on her patio door where she gave it a more modern look by laying on electrical tape and creating a grid, if you would. And I painted my, the garage door that leads into our man cave, and it has like the white little trimming inside the window. So I thought I could just take that idea that she shared and use it to cover up just the white grids to make it look all black. So that's why I picked this up. And again, I think I picked this up just for cleaning and what have you. Inside there are some, I've been looking for these, y'all. Okay, this is not decor related, but it's just those little floss picks. The Guru Nanda, I love that brand, and so I picked up some floss picks from there. And then here I have, what is this? There's some Scotch tape, probably preparing for the holidays, who knows, but that's in there. I'm pulling all Dollar Tree things, guys. This is some paint patches. Must have gotten that for my love. What else is here that is not decor related? I just laid it all up here, honey. Some packing tape, whatever I need packing tape for. Now these are some wonderful, they're not decor related, but I think you guys will really get into it. As of late, we've been doing a lot of like the little foil pack dinners where you put all the items in like your foil, and it's like one meal. And I've done the Cajun boils. I've done a steak wrap, a chicken wrap, or the chicken packs. And I thought it would be a great idea to do them in these actual pans, because that 6'3" husband the Lord gave me, he likes to eat, honey. So those little cute dainty foil packs, it won't be enough. So I figured I would get something that had a little bit larger, that I could put a little bit larger quantity in, so that he could take for dinner, like when he works the second shift or whatever. And I thought this would be a great idea to do so. So we're going to give it a try. I got 2 packs of 2, and they are the aluminum pans that come with the aluminum lid. And I thought it's aluminum foil. Same concept. I'm going to place whatever ingredients, whether it's steak, chicken, whatever my meat of choice is, along with the veggies of choice, seal them in, and it's just a one and done type of deal. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. It sounds like it's gonna work in my head. I need it to work anyway, because I'm trying to find any type of convenience to get him fed and get me out of the kitchen and relaxing as soon as possible. Because is anybody else like me, but do you get tired of trying to come up with things to cook on a regular, like, there's only so many dishes, and then you want to try new things, but I'm not one for trying a whole lot of new things. I like what I like, but I don't know. I just have those moments, but that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But let's continue on with the haul. Another great find from Dollar Tree, guys. Speaking of Dollar Tree, have y'all noticed? Has it hit your stores yet? Is everything $1.50, $1.75 and beyond? So my question to Dollar Tree is, why is it still called a Dollar Tree? Because it's no longer a Dollar Tree. It hadn't been a Dollar Tree since what? $1.25, which I was like, okay, it's not, quarter ain't gonna break the bank. But when you start going $1.50, $1.75, $2, $3, $5, that adds up. So when you used to go in the store and get 10 items for $10, you can no longer do so. So every little penny, you know, it makes a big difference when you're thinking 25, 50, 75 extra cents per item. That adds up. However, we will digress, and the Lord's going to supply all of our needs according to his riches and glory. That don't mean that we not going to complain about it or feel the way about it. So I know God going to supply my need, and he going to bless my basket in the store. But Dollar Tree, pump your brakes with these increases, okay? Moving on. Air fryer parchment paper liners, guys. This was just one of the best things I never knew I needed. I have lately gotten more into trying to prepare healthier meals, and I think that's, for me, is what has been the challenge, y'all. It's not so much as cooking meals, it's trying to make these meals healthier. You get used to cooking how, you know, your mama cook, your grandma cook, and it's just what you like. But I'm trying to find healthier ways for both my love and Ananda, because Ananda's a picky eater, but she'll pretty much eat what we make. I'm just trying to make it healthier for all of us. And air frying has been one of those ways to kind of cut calories, cut the oils and the greases, and you know, all the things, right? So this has been a lifesaver. And it comes in a pack of 15, and they are, I think these were $1.50. Don't quote me, but they were more than $1 for sure. But I want to say they were $1.50, and it's 15 in here for that amount. But I have since found some on Shein and on Temu, and you get like a larger quantity. So I think that's probably the route I'm going to take next time. But I wanted to just try them out to see how they work in my air fryer. Chef's kiss, how they say there's so much time with cleaning. But let's continue. Now we're going to get into the home decor of it all, y'all. So for fall, I was not sure what direction I wanted to go in as far as the color stories for fall. So guess what? You're getting all of them. You're getting every color story that I have in my pretty little head. I'm going to bring it to you in some space or another, or maybe even two in one space. You just have to stick around through the series to see. But these are two of the colors that really, really spoke to me for the fall season. Y'all, I have so loved the chocolate rush that we're getting in the decor world. And I saw these candles and I thought they were really, really pretty, guys. Look at the detail of this glass. So even if it's not necessarily a fall thing, if chocolate is your thing year round, these are really pretty. I love the cut in the glass. So if you burn the candle down, you can make more candles, or you can just use this to place a smaller candle in and use it as a sleeve, if you will. But I thought they were really pretty in this chocolate hue. So I picked up two of those, and I think they were $3. Okay. Again, yesterday's price is not today's price. Okay. And another thing that I'm excited about that I found from Dollar Tree were these beautiful velvet pumpkins. Now these are a new color. I have pretty much every color that they have in the store. They have them in a mauve, a bluish black, a pretty green. They had like a copper or burnt orange, but this is more of a cognac, a whiskey, if you will. You guys know that I do that Tennessee whiskey for the fall season, and of course I'm running it back. I could not resist bringing that color back. It's near and dear to me. For one, I love the color. That's my second favorite color, if you didn't know. Next to Tiffany blue, burnt orange, or that whiskey color, is my second favorite color. For a long time, when I was heavily into the Tuscan era, baby, me and this color here, we went together real bad before they started introducing the aqua colors into the decor world. But this was a wonderful find because, again, they had every color, but this one is closest to my, almost identical to, now that I'm looking at my pillows, it's a perfect match. It's a gorgeous, it's not burnt orange, it's not rust, it's whiskey, it's Tennessee whiskey, and I'm here for it. So I picked up 5 of them, and I believe you're going to get a fall tree this season. Not sure, we shall see. But if you don't get it in a fall tree, you're definitely going to get it in some vignette of some sort. So I got those, okay? And then another item that I picked up from Dollar Tree, or the final item that I picked up from Dollar Tree, guys, are these. And I have a number of them, but I have them in white. And they are these little 18-inch Christmas trees. And you're wondering, like, Travina, why are you presenting Christmas trees during the fall? There's a reason for this. Is there's a method to the madness. I am going to show you, because I want to give you guys more DIYs or behind the scene how-tos of things. A lot of times I'll create my floor pieces or my center pieces off camera for the sake of timing, but I want to show you guys a quick and easy way to create a swag. You can use it, you can make a door swag, you can make a wreath, you can make a garland, or anything you want with these. So I picked up not one but 2 of them, because I'm going to butt them pretty much together like so to create a 3-foot what is that, 36-inch swag, a 3-foot swag, oh yeah, 3 foot swag, 36 inches. Travina, get it together, girl. Get it together, girl. But that's what I'm gonna do. So these are just cute little trees. Again, I have them in white, but I think it's gonna be, well, I know it's gonna be amazing because I have done this before with the white trees for my sugar and spice, and when I saw that they already had them out, and I'm simply just gonna pop the little, because it's gonna come with a little stand, and you, of course, everything is gonna come sleep. You wake it up, and it's not meant for this to just to be fluffed out and just, it ain't gonna give you King of Christmas, okay? This is just gonna be the foundation for me to adhere all of my beautiful fall whatever to. So these are just gonna serve as just that base. I'm gonna screw this little base of it all, attach the two, and create a cute little, you know what, I should have gotten 4 because that would be cute over the fireplace too. See how see how this line does? I got it for 1 space, but that don't mean you won't see it in a couple. So I picked these up, and guys, I believe they were $1.50, if I'm not mistaken. They weren't more than, they weren't out of the dollar category. I guess they're looking at, if everything is still $1.25, $1.50, $1.75, it's still a dollar tree, so to speak. We shall see. That was not more than $1.50, I don't believe. So that was all I got from the Dollar Tree. Next door, guys, is Wally World. You guys know that I absolutely love ushering in each season through the senses. I'm going to try to tap into all 5 senses with my design setup. So one of the main senses that I like to tap into is smell, guys. I want you to smell the season when you enter my home, and so I always like picking up fragrances to do so, and I'm a wax melt girl because it just works for me. There are air spray, room sprays, there are candles, there are these, there are diffusers, so many ways to introduce a fragrance. Of course, there's the infamous like cranberry boil pots that people are doing when they style their homes, and that sends off a beautiful aroma in your home. So just whatever your thing is, usher in a fragrance to bring the season along with, if that makes sense. So for me, Better Homes and Gardens is that girl. I have ordered a few from my local candle maker. I have not received them as of yet, but I picked up a couple, and I'll share them with you as I'm styling, because this is going to be the only haul that I bring for this season, because your girl ain't got time for all of this. Like, not only do I not have time, but she ain't got space for nothing else. I got the bare minimum, the necessities that I needed. Once I assessed my house, I shopped my house first, went through my collection, i.e. looking at old pictures to see what I had and trying to remember what I had, and from there I built on the looks for this season. So first fragrance I picked up, guys, is Cranberry and Mandarin Splash, Better Homes and Gardens. This smells amazing. I get this season after season, okay? The second fragrance I picked up is Caramel Cheesecake Cookies. The name says it all. Anything caramely, cranberry, all of those are just really going to usher in fall for me. I'm not necessarily a pumpkin girl per se, but I do like those nice warm gourmand scents that are not too gourmand for the fall. And then vanilla caramel spice. This one is probably, I think this is gonna be my fave. I don't know, but the Cranberry Mandarin Splash is another heavy hitter. And then I was watching Nitra B on the Nitra B TV or Nitra B. She has two channels, but one of her videos, she just shared that Bath and Body Works is having a sale. So I'm gonna swing by there and pick up a fragrance. You guys, I love leaves for the fall. Last year was my first time experiencing it in the candle warmer. Chef's kiss. So that will be a re-up for sure. But in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna work with these wax melts. And then the only other thing I got from Walmart for the fall were these beautiful florals, and it's going to introduce another color that I'm bringing in for the fall season. It is this beautiful Merlot, cranberry, burgundy, whatever floats your boat. That's what we're bringing in. We're bringing in this beautiful color, and I cannot wait to style it up in the space I have in my mind. I was torn between which areas. You may get it in both, I don't know, but my thought is I'll do it in one space for the fall and maybe bring it back for Christmas, or for winter, we shall see. But I just love the richness of this color, and this was my mother and my mother-in-law's favorite color. And these are from Walmart, guys. They were only $3.97 per bush, and I thought that was really a great buy. You get 7, I believe I counted, 7 stems per bush. I thought that was a great buy for $4. So that concludes what I picked up from Walmart. All right, guys, the next store is Hobby Lobby. Now, I picked up some things at Hobby Lobby at different sales. They were having their spring sale, and I think it got down to 75, and I got a few things at the 90. But that to me is a wonderful time to buy. I always tell you guys, shop off season, but when Hobby Lobby is ready to clear the spring and summer out and usher in their fall and Christmas for real, they start marking them down. And so they went to 75, and then like a few days later it went to 290. But I picked up a couple of just drinking the insulated water bottles. I got the 34 ounce, and this one was, I think I paid $1.34 for this. Not a lot. This may have been a 90% off one. And then I picked this one up, guys. Of course, it's in the spring collection, but you can use these things all year long. It was $13.29, and I got it also at 90% off. So I paid $1.30 per cup. I picked up some more things, but they're more for the Christmas season from during that time, and I'll share them in a separate, total different haul. It's all about the fall, but they were here. I just thought I'd share. Also, guys, from Hobby Lobby, I picked up this metallic gold spray paint because we're going to be continuing on with the DIY, and I have a few things in the house. I just want to give it a nice glam over with the fresh silk gold paint. So we got that, and so now we're getting into the fall of it all. You guys, I have not purchased these in such a long time, but I picked up an item from Home Goods that I'm going to share with you later in the video that I felt would be perfect if I styled this in there. So this is what I am talking about. And this is big, huge bag of the D&D, what is it, Purely Pumpkin. It's the potpourri, guys. I haven't purchased these in so long, but these were like all the beautiful colors that I wanted to incorporate with the Tennessee whiskey look and feel. It has the beautiful pine cones, this gorgeous orangey color. It has chocolates, just all of those things that usher in the dry oranges. And I just thought this had more of like a high-end look to it versus those more inexpensive looking bags of potpourri. So I got one bag, but when you see the vessel that I purchased, I may need to go back and get a second one. It was $19.99 at 40% off. Okay. I said I didn't need any of these, but we're gonna listen, and we're not what? We listen and we don't judge. So I picked up 3 more of these beauties. I have some from last season, but again, I'm gonna do a fall tree. I'm leaning heavily towards doing a fall tree, and for the color scheme, I wanted to add more of the coppers and the rust and the oranges to the look. So I picked up just 3 more. You guys know I'm an odd number girly. They were $10.99 at 40% off. So I got 3 of these. Right? So the main thing that I needed for the fall season, guys, I wanted to enhance my floral collection. And so that is what I sought out to do this year. I didn't want to do too much. Not too much, okay? So, thinking of the colors that I was going to incorporate into the home, I thought these stems, little pigs, picked up several hues. I absolutely love that beautiful avocado green for the fall season. I just love those rich, deep colors, warm colors. And so this one can give me 3. It actually can style with any other color. So if I style this with the Tennessee whiskey, it will pick up the whiskey tips. You see all the different hues of color on the stems. Love that. You always want to pick stems that can give you a variety of colors, unless you're going with like a color wash or color drenching design or monochromatic design. This could give you that perfect little trilogy piece to bring your entire look together. It has the chocolate if I want to do chocolate. It has the avocado green if I wanted to do that. It has the whiskey if I want to, when I do the Tennessee whiskey, and it could even pull the beautiful Merlot or cranberry color. See, it just dances well with any of those colors. So that is why I added them. I only picked up 5, but I feel like I need to have more of these just kind of dancing around the house in different places. So I may or may not add more of these. I'm just gonna see. But I was trying to, just kind of keep it real cutesy for the thing at hand, or the season at hand. I wanted to get my hands on some burgundy or Merlot picks that weren't necessarily fall-ish, if you would. And so I saw these gorgeous picks, and I got these before I picked up the I'm not having those Walmart picks. Before I got the Walmart ones, but I felt like they could play well together. Beautiful, beautiful hue. Again, if you wanted to do the color drenching and just do like a monochromatic look with just different textures of the same color, it's really, really pretty together. So you have those. It's almost like I purchased them from the same store, but these are from Walmart. and the roses are from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so these were, I'm gonna through these, y'all. I am creating, y'all already know, a pile of foolation. $10.99 at 40% off. I think that was a really good buy, and I think there's 11, maybe even a dozen per bush. You want to do your price per dollar, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 per bush. So that's an even better buy. I like to kind of do that when I'm purchasing stems to see cost per, stem, to get the biggest bang for my buck. I'm trying to pull over y'all because I kind of went in on these floral picks because, again, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. So for Tennessee whiskey, guys, I have used these several years. I've had them in my collection, and the price keeps increasing. However, I'm gonna keep adding them because I love them just that much. And they are these beautiful magnolia leaves and this gorgeous whiskey and coppers and gold browns and golden colors. So whatever hue I wanted to style this with, it would definitely work with it. If I did the chocolates, if I did the whiskeys, if I went gold with it, it could absolutely pick up any of those hues. And I picked up only 2 more of these because I think I have 8 to 10 of them. I want to have a dozen of them. So if I don't have a dozen, I'm going to go back and just add enough to give me a dozen, because I kind of want to bounce them in different areas in the home, in the formal areas when I do that look in there this year. So I picked up 2 of these. Now they are up to $17.99. When I started buying them, guys, years ago, they were $9.99. Then they went to $12.99, then $15.99. So now they're at $17.99. But I think it's such a beautiful stem, and it gives so much grandeur. Like, of course, they're not going to come like this. You want to fluff them out and give them that grand look and feel. Any of your stems that you get, guys, don't just pop them out of the bag or out of the packaging and just stick them in your vessels. Open them up, sprout them out. If you need to get a blow dryer or a steamer and just fluff those leaves out, get the biggest impact for those looks. That's just my little designer tip. These are some more picks. I have been looking at them. I bought them a couple of years and didn't pull the trigger, but this year they came home with mama. They're being added to the collection. And they're these beautiful, I don't even know what you call these little beads, but I love them. They're perfect for that Tennessee whiskey look and feel. It also can play well with the chocolate look and feel. It's very airy. I love the organic branches there, and I love the fact that they are wired stems, and I can manipulate them and give them just like a nice organic, effortless look. So I only added a couple because I'm going to incorporate them in one of my floral designs. May or may not go back and add a few more pieces of these. They were $9.99 at 40% off. Okay. More is all about the stems, y'all. All about the stems, because I was intentional. I went with a mission in mind. Okay. So I have them kind of laying here grouped together, and the other ones I added, guys, were these beauties. They are so pretty. And again, these are some that could play well with a variety of color stories. I love the green. If I wanted to pull in that avocado green, I love that it has the whiskey tips, and if you look closely, it even has a little bit of a burgundy hue, so it could play beautifully with that Merlot collection. And if I wanted to do chocolate, so this was one I had to have because I could literally style with any of the color stories that I had in mind with this look. Orange, chocolates, greens, Merlots. It definitely can read for that. And I picked up, as you see, quite a bit of these because I didn't have any of them, and I don't remember seeing them. I'm sure they've had them a while because Hobby Lobby kind of repeats their floors. It's very random or very seldom that they add new pieces to the collection, but they have added them. And I will tell you, yesterday's price is not today's price, guys. I was in the store picking these up, and I have, I think, 10 of them, and I picked up, and my price says $6.99. However, there was another little section of them, and everyone in that section, I'm wrong, these are $5.99, and everyone in the other section said $6.99. So a lot of things are changing, but when you're in the stores, check the prices, because sometimes there may be, like in this case, there was a grouping of them that were $5.99 and a grouping of them that were $6.99. Of course, I picked the $5.99 ones, and they were 40% off. I just love these, guys. Again, those things can be waking up, sprouted out, giving more, give them more movement. Everything doesn't have to be straight up and rigid. If you really think about it, nothing in nature is just straight up and rigid. It has flow, it's fluid, it moves. And so you want to make your stems, regardless of if they're faux or real, you want to give them movement. And so I absolutely love those. Okay, so happy to have them added to the family. more of these little wispy, airy picks, guys. Again, it was all about the florals in Hobby Lobby, okay? I picked up these. I don't know that I have any of these in my collection. I just really love the airiness of these, guys. So pretty. I only picked up 3. You know what? We were in a different Hobby Lobby, and our Hobby Lobby did not have these. And I picked up the 3 of these because, again, it's a stem that could pull any of my color stories. You see the whiskey tips, you see the green, and it has like a splash of chocolate. And if you look at those chocolate picks, it has a little purpley or a Merlot undertone. So again, I could put a burgundy flower with this, would be pretty. A Tennessee whiskey or whiskey color flowers, it will be pretty. Chocolate florals, it will be pretty. Just any of the colors that I'm going with will be styled beautifully with these picks. And I love, you can just put them in a vessel by themselves and just, can you imagine it in a terracotta vessel? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Or you like those like cream color or neutral color stone vessels? So pretty. But you guys know I'm a glam girl, so mine's gonna have a little sparkle to it, but it's gonna be pretty just the same, okay? So another pick I added, guys, quintessential to my collection, are these beautiful, beautiful whiskey. I don't even know what these flowers are called, but y'all, at this point, I probably have a grouping for every season because I love them just that much. These are the copper ones. They are $7.99. Again, this is something that the price has increased. They used last season, they were $5.99, but they're 40% off. So I'm just adding to what I already have with this one. So I only got 4 more because I want to do like just a big sprouted out monochromatic type of look with these. So I picked up more just to add to what I have. And some of those are kind of falling apart, as stems often do, but we ain't getting rid of none of them. We'll just style them differently. So I added to that, but they're so pretty, guys. Perfect for that whiskey theme, and you will definitely see them styled for the season. Y'all, this pile is piling, okay? And then the final pick from Hobby Lobby is new to the grouping. And I was reluctant to get this because this is really quintessential fall. Like, I can't use these for any other season. I feel like any of these, I could use them any other season. Like if I did this color for Christmas, I could bring the whiskey and I could do it for the winter, just whatever. Any of these could be used for other occasions or could be styled, you know, beyond the fall. But this just gave me quintessential fall, but I'm okay with that because they're so fabulous. I just had to have them. And it's none other than these gorgeous burgundy or Merlot maple leaf stems. I love these so much, guys. I almost pulled the trigger on the viral chocolate ones that are sold on Amazon. And it was a lot of the comments were saying that they could read purple, they could read burgundy, definitely read chocolate. My sister Trina over at Decorating Made Easy with Trina, she styled with them. Taymor over at the Queen's All Things Home, she styled with them. I believe Denise styled with them on Be My Guest with Denise. I'm not sure on her, but I know for sure those two queens, they styled their space in their homes with them. They're really pretty, and I almost pulled the trigger on those until I saw these at Hobby Lobby, because I didn't want a lot of just quintessential fall picks. I have enough of those in my collection, so I was looking to pick up picks that were versatile, but these they were an exception to the rule. And I didn't get many, I only got 3 because I just want to have them just, again, waking them up, showing you guys how they can be done. And I'm going to steam them out, give them a nice little, you know, facelift if you would, and they're going to be so pretty styled up somewhere for the fall season. So you know the color stories are going to be Tennessee whiskey, Merlot, chocolate, and avocado. Those are going to be the colors, and you may even see there's a splash of black somewhere in the mix. But that is all I picked up from Hobby Lobby. All right, y'all, rewind it back to training up. I don't know how I forgot the biggest purchase that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I got this at the during the spring sale, and I got it at 70% off, I believe. And it is none other than this absolutely gorgeous wall piece. Hold on, I'm gonna just pan it across so you guys can see it. It is I want to say, what is the measurements here? I'm gonna flip it around. Hopefully I don't hit the queen. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up just so y'all can see it while I read the measurements. It's a 40 by 40 abstract art piece, and I love it so much, guys. Because it's 40 by 40, I can hang it in any direction and it'll be equal or balanced. But of course, it is giving me fall. Now in the store, guys, She looked chocolate to me. It was giving me chocolate, and that's what I was going with, or what was the look I was aiming for when I was looking for my chocolate pieces. But now that I have it home in the lighting, it's giving more avocado. It has a few hues of like splashes of chocolate, but not a lot. But I think it's neutral enough that it's going to work perfectly with what's the never color hue, color story I tell. But it is absolutely gorgeous, and for a 40 by 40 piece with a frame for $24, I'll take it. And so that was actually for real the final piece that I got from Hobby. All right, guys, looking at the time, if I want to get this video out to you guys, I'm gonna have to make this a two-parter. So put a pause right here. This is Beauty Fall Shopping Haul Part 1, and there will be a Beauty Fall Shopping Haul Part 2. So please be sure to come back and check that out, guys. You don't want to miss the other goodies that I have to share with you guys. But until then, I want you all to stay safe, remain royal. So you click on again for more of these royal shenanigans. Have yourselves a blessed and beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.